abdominal pain and back pain, like cramps. So that was very annoying and very painful. I also had bloating. My gut was making very weird noises. And I was just exhausted after a normal day at work. And I just couldn't exercise anymore. I was just, exhausted, no energy. And very much pain. A lot of stress because it lasted for 6 months and I didn't know what was wrong with me. And I saw lots of doctors who were just telling me, oh, it's probably nothing or something. So just, don't understanding what's wrong, stress, lack of confidence, diarrhea, and then so you just you don't want to go out anymore. You just wonder when you're going to get sick. People are inviting you at their house and you're like, oh, perhaps I shouldn't go. Just staying home, stop exercising completely because you don't have the energy. So you go from a very active life, going out and everything, to staying home and not wanting to do anything. So that was the big impact, So for 6 months I didn't know what happened. I saw I don't know how many GPs. I saw 2 gastroenterologists. And then in the end, after 6 months, a gastroenterologist at the Northrop Private told me I had IBS. So I was and one of his explanation to me was that you can't really cure from IBS, but you can manage the symptoms and become symptom-free. And by managing your diet and seeing a naturopath or a dietitian. So that's why I then contacted you and we started the treatment. So it's really someone finally telling me what was wrong that pushed me to come here and do something about it. I was right away. So it was just from the moment I started, I think I started the diet, and after just a few days I started to be pain-free. I could see that my gut was getting better, it's just it was instant. As soon as I was getting out of the strict diet, I could feel the symptoms coming back at the beginning. But as soon as I was sticking to the diet, I was symptom-free. And then after the weeks went on, then I realized that even if I was eating once or twice something like I shouldn't, I was still okay. So that was that was right away. Oh, great. I feel really, really great, completely symptom-free, no pain, almost lighter. One of the results is I didn't need to lose weight, but I lost a bit of weight. But it's more feeling more energy, just fresher, kind of thing. And none of the symptoms. I'm back to dancing 4 or 5 times a week, back to exercising, going out, back to a normal life. So it's just great. I'm feeling really, really great. Yes, I would. It was really great. What I really liked was you put me in, gave me a lot of confidence, and especially with the doctors I saw while I was sick, it was a lot about almost oh, you've probably done something wrong and things like that until I got diagnosed. And whereas when I came here was more oh well, you've done nothing wrong, you're really you're sick, but you've done nothing wrong about it, and we're gonna be able to do something about it. That's how we're gonna do it. So pretty much getting your confidence back. And a lot of positive attitude, when you come in, you're oh, what's wrong with me? So just coming out of the appointments being okay, I know that's what's wrong, that's how I'm gonna fix it, that's how I'm gonna do it, and I know I can do it. And you see the results, you get better every week. So that was great. I really didn't feel like I was going to a doctor's appointment or something like that, So it was more almost going to see a confident, a friend or something, and almost do something together, along the way, which is just not a practitioner and a patient kind of relationship. So I really liked it, and just getting more ideas about food, and I really learned a lot about more long-term things. But I discovered so much about food and what's in there, and I spent the last few months reading labels on products, which I probably never did before. So it's just it's more a broader knowledge. I got cured, but there's also broader knowledge about what's in your plate and what you should eat, and ingredients and food